Brian, after this last episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think I am also invincible.
No, I don't think you are, Jeff.
Why not?
I mean, I can see you. You're right in front of me.
No, that's invisible.
Huh.
Podcast. This is our review of Season 5, Episode 16 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. entitled Inside Voices. I'm your host, Jeff Hornacek. With me, as always, is the mad scientist Brian Banner to review this episode as we do all of our TV episodes on our 4 Bro4 Squad criteria. The acting, the story, our favorite scene, and any theories going forward. Brian, we have a splintered team of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What did you think of the acting in this episode?
Nobody really stood out to me. Nobody did real bad. I thought that Gemma, obviously the fantastic Elizabeth Henstridge, whatever. I've been drinking.
No, you pronounced her name right.
Did I? I didn't feel like it was right. Anyway, I thought that she overacted a little bit in at times where she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be all diabolical and evil here," just very out of character from her character, so it was tough to gauge. But I think that's kind of what they're going for. I also thought that Creel did a pretty good job, Brian Patrick Wade. That's the first time in the history of the show that I'm like, I didn't hate him.
Do you think he lifts at all?
No, there's no way.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
No, there's no way.
For me, Henry Simmons is Mac, who I know for some reason you've dogged since we started watching this show. He was pretty good in this. Everything with him and Yo-Yo, I was like, dude, I agree. He's like the only sane person right now in the team.
Yeah, that's because he's been insane for 4 seasons.
Erroneous. And then also, I think we got a new kid actor playing Robin. I can't confirm that. And if you're at home, probably one of the reasons you listen to us is because we don't really do our research. We're just watching the show like you. But I thought she was pretty good as well. But like you said, this was just an episode where everybody gave solid, steady performances, and just across the board, it was like all C pluses, I think, in terms of the performances.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Look, C's get degrees, man.
That's right. Jesus said that. On to the story. What do you think? We kind of have a couple different storylines going on. We have Skye or Daisy Johnson's dynamic trying to find Coulson. We have the fractured team at the base, and then, of course, Phil Coulson got his Captain Crunch taken away, which to me was just a escalation that I cannot tolerate.
No, I'm pretty sure in the Geneva Convention, it said you can't take a prisoner's Captain Crunch away.
Yeah, it's cruel and unusual.
Yeah, pretty sure that's in there. I thought the whole storyline with Skye and May going and getting Robin and trying to find out where Coulson was. As soon as they said we're going to Robin, I know we don't want to, but we have to, like, super predictable. You could tell Skye was going to try, and then she was going to fail, and then all of a sudden somehow May was going to get involved and find it, and then they were going to know where Phil Coulson was. So that storyline to me is just kind of getting weak. I'm also not a big fan of how Daisy is acting in this leadership role, because even as a number 2, there's still a lot of leadership skills that she has possessed earlier in the series. And it's like, oh, now I'm the head honcho? I'm just going to throw all of that out the fucking window? Nah, I'm not buying it.
She's like a substitute teacher shows up and starts, like, suspending people. You're like, dude, you just got here. Like,
yeah, this is the substitute teacher that's, like, substituting Wednesday through Friday. Like, Wednesday, she's cool. Thursday, like, it's like, all right, whatever. And then Friday, she's, like, putting people in the corner.
Yeah.
Making a piss in a bucket.
To that point, the S.H.I.E.L.D. team right now is an absolute mess. And I thought what Yo-Yo, Gemma, and Fitz did to Mac was absolute Bush League.
It was
and
awesome.
Totally uncalled for. And I side with Mac on this one.
No. Anytime you can dupe Mac, it's a win in my book.
No, it was messed up tactics, not cool at all. We want to talk Geneva Convention. There's got to be something in there about pretending to die from drinking acid.
Oh, about keeping somebody locked up who saved everybody?
Okay. That's a very narrow-minded view of what happened. But the escape from Hale Space I really liked. But I'm kind of same with you. The stuff with Robin, I think she's kind of played her part this season for me, and it's kind of cheating the narrative every time she shows up because they can just like flash forward ahead basically with these little teases.
It's like whatever they want to happen, they can just have her draw in crayons.
Exactly, and she's by the way a much better artist than I
was gonna say. Mainly, I'm just jealous because she can draw better than me.
Yeah, no wonder my shit never got on our family fridge. What was your favorite scene in this episode?
I'm probably gonna have to go with the scene with Creel and Coulson when they're talking in Coulson's little dorm room there. Like I said, the dynamic was good, the chemistry was good. Coulson convincing Creel, which isn't that hard. I mean, Creel switches sides.
He's like Kevin Durant. Yeah, he'll just whoever's winning. He's on their team.
But I thought that was a really good scene, and then leading into their escape and that fight scene between them and the little robot guys that were trying to stop them. Mainly Talbot, I don't know if you guys noticed in the background, was like shadow boxing himself.
That was hilarious.
I'm doing stuff, but he wasn't actually hitting anybody. I thought that was one of the funniest parts in the entire show.
Talbot was like the guy on the group project who doesn't really do anything, but you still put his name on it and give him like full credit. Like he shows up to all the meetings, I guess. Best scene for me, I was at first going to pick that one with the Russian roulette of shots that Gemma did just because it was pretty tense. And even though I thought I knew where it was going, when she was on the ground legit for a sec, I mean, once Mac like opened the jail cell, I realized he was being fucked with. But when she first went on the ground, I was like, oh, wow, maybe she is going to die here. But I'm actually going to
they got me whenever they cut to the commercial. I was like, oh, shit, maybe they are going to, like, not kill her, but she's going to be harmed. And then they came back from the commercial, and I was like, you got me.
Yeah, great cliffhanger there by ABC. But my actual favorite scene is going to be the fight between Creel and Ruby. It wasn't as long as I would have liked, which typically happens in TV just because of the budget. But the way that it was filmed, it felt like a movie. Like I felt like I was in a theater watching a badass action set piece. All right, any theories going forward? This one didn't really tease that much. We just kind of got a little bit of the further parsing out of the S.H.I.E.L.D. team, and then obviously Coulson and Talbot escaped. But anything that you want to predict going forward in the show?
I think that next episode, which I don't watch the coming up on, so I may be shooting myself in the foot here, but I think next episode, the entire team and Hale's group of little rebels that they are all going to meet up together somewhere on that mountain that Talbot and Coulson ended up on. I think that Daisy and May are going to go there to rescue him. I think that Gemma and Fitz and Yo-Yo are going to be going there because somehow it's the same fucking place where this little Hydra base is to hide that weapon, and Hale is going to go there to get the weapon. So I think in the next episode, maybe 2, everybody is going to be in one place.
Mine is a little bit more forward-thinking. I think that Gemma and Fitz are going to find out that they're actually not invincible. And I think I actually predicted this at the start of the season, but I think we're going to lose one of them. Death is coming. You
predicted, I think, that we were going to lose Mac.
No, I think you predicted that / hoped that. Mac's invincible. Mac actually is invincible. No one can kill him. He'll live forever.
I don't believe you, but...
All right, guys, we have been the Bro Force Squad podcast. Thank you for checking us out. Please make us your home for all your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reviews. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes, Bro Force Squad. 3 words. If you could leave us a 5-star iTunes review, we would love you forever. At least I would. I can't speak for Brian.
At least a week.
Follow us on Twitter at Bro Force Squad and check out everything we're doing on our website at broforcesquad.com. Till next time, we'll catch you later.